I will talk about this anime called Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. This is not a review by any means, it's just how I feel about this masterpiece, while not trying to spoil anything important for that matter. In the last couple of years, I began to watch anime less and less. It's not that there was no great animes, it's the exact opposite. The shorter the anime is, the less I feel attached and connected to the main character. I can't tell you the number of animes I forgot the plot of, or the main character even. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this anime in particular is better than the rest. It's just that I feel connected to the characters, especially the main character, Frieren the mage. She's an elf, and elves are super rare in this world. As Frieren said, the last time she met another elf was 300 years ago. Which brings me to the next point, which these elves live for thousands of years. And since they're rare and live for so long, they're so dispersed around the world, which this anime honestly emphasizes a lot on. How would a person who have lived for so long view the world? When she was first recruited by the party of heroes, she didn't understand many things they said or did. Why would a human with such a short lifespan waste so much time during this adventure? The story starts after the party defeated the Demon King, which is wild to me because there's no specific big bad guy that they have to defeat. The goal of this anime not to defeat the Demon King. The goal of this anime is the development of Frieren and understanding her short lifespan party members. I won't spoil why, but during the anime she went through the same path that she took with the party of heroes during these 10 years, which immediately sets the tone of this anime. It's not fast, it's not flashy, it's super slow paced. We get to discover and see how the characters think and why her party did certain things in the past. Each episode completes a part of the puzzle in Frieren's head to understand her party members in such a beautiful way. It's slow paced, but it's not boring. It's super well written. It shows emotions on such a mature level. It's been a while since I invested in an anime like this. It's so beautiful. The animation is nice. Everything fits well together. Don't get me wrong. There are fights, and the fights are super good. But they're not the main aspect of this anime. It's different in a sense that makes you wonder, what would you do if you were in Frieren's shoes? What would your perspective be? How would you view the world if you have lived for thousands of years? Will you try to understand humans, these short lifespan humans? They barely reach 100. 100 years is nothing to you. You have seen nations rise and fall. So why am I caring for these short 10 years of my life? So will you just not care, or would you invest in understanding these humans and how they view the world, and maybe take an apprentice with you? Even though you will outlive your apprentice 100 times, and maybe this apprentice will teach you a thing or two about life and how beautiful it is. There's super little sexual or ecchi stuff, thankfully, because it's got stale, and every other anime have a major issue with fan servicing and low effort comedy, which I'm super thankful for. It's super mature. I love this anime. And it's the first time I have watched a dubbed anime. The dub in this anime is so well done, so good. The voices fit the characters. The voice acting is so good. And I'm surprised. Maybe it's because it reminded me of games I have played like Fire Emblem. Maybe that's why I loved it. But it's nice. Granted, the anime starts slow for the first 4 to 5 episodes, but these episodes are so important to set the tone for the rest of the anime. Why is she here? Who is she? What will she do? How is she feeling about those other members of her party? Why does she care about them? As I'm recording this video, the last episode hasn't been out yet, and I feel happy that the journey is going to an end, but also sad. It's just a bittersweet ending. I have no idea if it's the end of the story. This anime is like that. You can't predict what will happen in the next episode. Sometimes 6 months will pass in one episode. Sometimes 50 years will pass. You never know. And that's what makes it special in some way. Anyway, I advise you to watch this anime. It's super nice. I love it. If you have other opinions, write them in the comments. If you want to see more of my content, click on this video. Thanks for watching.